and they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground.
2 minutes straight.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
It looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off. He presents a pistol. Started shooting randomly.
Crazy.
Ends up hitting two.
And this ain't funny either because like this is just unfortunate. No matter how you look at it, it's just like survival mindset. These dudes have bread because they're an extension of NBA Youngboy, but for some reason they still want to fucking pull off this street shit, trying to punk niggas like take they shit. Also, it's just crazy how he has all of these details from just pulling up on the scene. That's how you know that video must be 4K, clear as hell, and there wasn't a lot of people there because he's giving a fucking breakdown on the scene right now. It's just crazy. All right, man, today's video we got NBA Youngboy just woke up. It's a horrifying news, man. God damn. Ops got him. Video by Poetic Flacco. What is this? What's going on here, bruh? What the hell happened to NBA Youngboy, man? 2026 just been going crazy already. Hope it's not no, you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Let's get into this, though.
NBA Youngboy woke up to some really horrifying news today. He finding out right around the same time we finding out. His right-hand man is one of his closest homies who probably stepped the hardest for him, is currently in the hospital fighting for his life after an altercation at a club in Houston last night. But the story takes an even sadder turn once you get...
That's crazy. I never even heard of this dude. And I hate when it, happens like that, where that's when I get introduced to the person. You know what I mean?
The full details. See, when the story first broke and we found out NBA Ben 10, was in a hospital fighting for his life, a lot of us was sending condolences. Damn, man. Crab in a barrel, man. Why y'all always hating on people with some motion, man? But then the police and the eyewitnesses release the full details, and it becomes perfectly clear NBA Ben 10 and his associates were absolutely dead-ass wrong for what they did. And the condolences can't even be sent the same anymore once you found out they were in the wrong. They was at confessions in Houston, and these folks thought they had themselves an easy victim, not knowing they was dealing with John Wick himself, man, because that boy was not going. Apparently, dude walked in and almost immediately an altercation or an argument with NBA Ben 10 and his associates took place. And they immediately began to attack this dude and try to snatch his chain.
3200 Kirby Drive at the Confessions nightclub, just behind me upstairs. It's a bar/restaurant type location. Tonight there was probably, 20, 30 people in there and several servers and everything. Got some pretty good video. We got two victims on the scene right now.
Wow, 20, 30 people, bro. That's shit, Like, you ever been goddamn lounge or something like that? That's not a lot of people, man. That's like, he saw that person coming through vividly and then automatically attack him. It's a question if they had issues prior to this situation, but based on they saying they have video footage and stuff like that, they're gonna find out everything that happened because that's not a lot of people to fucking skim through skim through the footage and shit.
Shooting, got two victims. Let's see, one's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities, in the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times.
Damn.
And he's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is. Was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what.
I had to see how loud the violence. A good ass mic they done put on this guy right here. Shit. On scene TV.
That was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy.
I don't even like how they're calling him a suspect. Now, there's some good signs because a little later in his press conference, they actually called him the victim. But, yeah, don't call me no suspect, bro. Them boys try to snatch my chain.
I was defending myself.
Them boys try to put hands on me. As far as I'm concerned, what that man did, all of us would do. if I'm by myself, or let's say it's me and one or two homies, because they did say some people jumped in as well. It's unclear if they jumped in to help him out or to add to the pack out. But yeah, they rallied against this dude. They attacked this poor guy, tried to snatch his chain, tried to mark him out on camera, all type of stuff. And he reached somehow. They didn't see. He got the fa. Y'all got to understand, man, just because y'all is in a pack of hyenas, man, don't mean that everybody is going to be a victim, man. Not everybody is a baby doe. No, some people is grizzly bears. Some people is lions, man. Some people ain't going. A lot of people go to these different cities like Houston and Atlanta, and they think it's sweet because they come from certain environments they believe is tougher, right? It's like a New York dude. A New York guy will come to North Dakota or go to, like to Minnesota or Minneapolis somewhere and think they the biggest, baddest, toughest person in the city because they from New York.
Yo, nah, that's 100% facts, bro. That shit happened to essentially my right hand, one of my right hand homies when I was a kid, and we eventually like grew apart because once we got into our 20s, he was still doing the same thing till this day. He's still doing the same thing. And keep in mind, hindsight, he didn't even learn his lesson after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here, living in a whole nother state in Rhode Island. He's from Newark, New Jersey. Like, I lived in Jersey a whole bunch of places. But long story short, he came up here and he was out doing his own thing, you feel what I'm saying? And he almost lost his life up here. Like, Rhode Island ain't even really like that, especially the place where I'm living at in Rhode Island. But, he just came up here and he was on some rah-rah shit. He was like, fuck everybody out here. All y'all niggas is bitches, et cetera, bro. And then, he could hold his own, don't get me wrong, but niggas wasn't going for it. Niggas poked him up. And these are places that I used to fucking frequent all the time and nothing ever happened to me. Like, I just used to go there just minding my business and shit. But, he was on some extra tough shit, bro. But, like, that shit is a real thing. So I can just imagine on the scale of where these niggas actually play with hammers and they really be in the streets heavy, you know what I'm saying? And they go to other cities definitely thinking that they on that type of time. So I seen that shit happen. And, I talked to him here and there. I still got love for him and shit like that. Thank God he didn't lose his life. But, he got stabbed in the neck and he kind of got out the next day. They said if it was a few more, like a half an inch or some shit closer to the artery or something, he could have died. And he was shooken up, man. He was really shooken up. He was like, bro, that shit had me scared. I thought I was gonna die. Like a week later, he was on the same bullshit. So it's like once you in that mindset that you want to live that life, bro, it's kind of hard to fucking get away from that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Same thing with Baton Rouge, right? They go to these different cities. They think they're the biggest, baddest, toughest people on the planet, man. Until they meet somebody who's just as tough.
And they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight. And they're beating this guy pretty bad. Got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time, but he got it out and started shooting randomly. Crazy. Ends up hitting two.
And this ain't funny either because like this is just just like the other videos I did with the Pooh Shiesty with the Offset shit. Like this is just unfortunate. No matter how you look at it, it's just a survival mindset. Like when you even have money, you feel what I'm saying? It seems like these dudes have bread because they're an extension of NBA Youngboy, but for some reason they still want to fucking pull off this street shit, trying to punk niggas, like take they shit. We don't know the details, but it's like a lot of times it's just like, bro, this shit could be avoided. But also, it's just crazy how he has all of these details from just pulling up on the scene. That's how you know that video must be 4K, clear as hell, and there wasn't a lot of people there because he's giving a fucking breakdown on the scene right now. It's just crazy.
Two people. Those are our two victims. Not certain if these are the same ones that were trying to rip off his necklaces or not. Again, investigation's just now starting, but investigators are going to get over here and try to figure out exactly how that occurred. We got some folks on the scene that are talking to us and got some good video. So that's where we are right now.
Definitely got some good video.
Prayers for those 2 guys that were shot. Again, we don't know all the details yet, exactly why all this occurred. But like I said, our investigators will get to the bottom of it. Any questions?
Did the robbery victim, did he remain on the scene, or was he taken to the hospital?
No. That's again, we're waiting for, looking at local hospitals, see if anybody else shows up, just in case another person might have been shot. Again, I would ask if anybody knows what occurred here, please come forward and call HPD Major.
As far as I'm concerned, it's an open and shut case, bro. Now, the dude probably effed up by running away, but I feel like if he comes and turns himself in the morning of and actually answers the questions, he'll probably go home the same day, man.
Yeah, it's
right?
not his
Because you
fault.
can't blame him for like getting out of Dodge for running away. Because if you fire a gun, you don't know who's about to fire back at you. You don't know if they got other people who's in the cut waiting to get you. What you gonna do? Shoot to protect yourself and defend yourself, and then stay there while all the chaos is going on, while people is still trying to get you, and stay there and wait for the police? Man, cut it out, man. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm dipping.
Now, there's been rumors going on, people not knowing.
Yeah, like that's true though. It's a good point because, bro, all that adrenaline, bro. You just got all of that chain about to get taken or got taken, and they jumping you, and after this shit happened, they still trying to fuck you up. You don't know if they trying to fucking kill you, and then you back the blick out, you get yourself out that situation. You like, bro, all that adrenaline, you just happy to make it the fuck out of there. I am out of here, bro. So that right there is a very, very, I guess you could say, understandable response to the situation, because cops should definitely understand that. Like, he was in fear for his life. You know, that's 100% fight or flight mode right there. And that nigga fought and goddamn and took flight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I wouldn't expect him to just sit and wait around for the cops to come. Like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like, so that's understandable, bro.
If NBA Ben 10 is alive or dead, but we'll address those rumors a little later in this video and break down all the information we know about his status.
For now, and the individual, again, that was being robbed or assaulted, and I guess you would consider it a robbery, as physically as they were being with this guy, once he finally presented the weapon and started shooting, he fled on foot, and we don't know where he went from that time. We don't know if he got in a car.
Yeah.
Don't know where he went. So, like I said, a lot of stuff is going on right now. A lot of moving parts. I'm trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah, fleeing on foot. That boy, he was trying to get out of there, man. I don't think he was trying to avoid law enforcement. I think he was just, trying to save his life. Which he did a good job, bro. Like, fuck that, And I hope those guys didn't pass away, because it just sucks, bro. Because like, seems like they just on bullshit anyway, so they probably not even just gonna let that slide, which is gonna be this ongoing thing, which that always fucking sucks, right?
So the robbery victim is also the gunman.
Yes.
You say he's pretty badly beaten?
Well, it appears that he was being beat up severely, but he was able to get to his weapon and start firing at everyone. Ended up striking 2 people.
You know the club checks for weapons or metal detectors? Or
I don't know that. Yep. Y'all would have to ask the store or the club owners that stuff.
Any previous
don't know
shootings here?
I don't. Not that I know of. But again, I'm not sure about that. I haven't worked one here.
Did the patrons of the restaurant remain on the scene, or they all fled too?
Some did. Some folks stuck around. Some folks fled. We had a handful of folks who were trying to. But again, the most people that are being most cooperative right now are the actual owners of the club and the people that work there.
A Dallas blog initially reported that NBA Ben 10 was shot dead at the Houston restaurant, but it was a nightclub. But then shortly afterwards, they then came back and says, well, NBA Ben 10 mama said that he's alert. All right, so the mama put 10 is alert. Please stop it with the made-up stories. Now, another associate, OG3.
Yeah, I think I did see headlines that he's straight, that he's conscious or like alert or responsive. So, you know, luckily, hopefully he pulls through. But like, I, never wanted to see people die. Like, that's fucking crazy. You know, yo, 2026 doesn't look like it's not looking good, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. 2026 is looking. It's not even it's not even fully spring yet for real. Like, bro, like niggas ain't even get to the summertime yet, bro. Like it's not looking good, man.
He posted a FaceTime call with him and Ben 10's mama, but no Jumper is actually reporting that the call was with OG3 and Ben 10 on the mama's phone because the mama was in the hospital. And, he reposted it with a screenshot that says Forever 10, Forever. Now, my thing is this. The Forever 10, to me, sounds like he passed away, right? Because, for example, if I don't know, right? If I spoke to a friend that's in the hospital, if I'm doing the, forever blank, that would mean.
Yeah, I think this is, Flocko put this out earlier, so let's see if we can get an update on that real quick while we're here.
Shots fired. Panic, people running, chairs flipping, whole place turns into chaos.
Oh shit, there's a video. Wow. 2 minutes straight. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that ass. Like, where is the security, bro? Like, what is this place? Because it doesn't look like there's a lot of people for real. So, what is this place here?
Let's go. Exactly. Like, damn.
Can't really see shit.
And guess who gets hit? NBA Ben 10. Yeah, that Ben 10.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look that up on fucking X or something like that. But let's see what else going on in this vid right here. Let's see if we can what was we looking for again? Oh, see, that's the shit. Now nigga want to scream and everything like that. Nigga beating the shit out of nigga for like 2 minutes straight. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, 10 good, man. 10 breathing, 10 good, man. Shit for people, man. For people get shot every day, bro. See what I'm saying? Look, the riding come from this side.
Hey yo, the internet's on.
All right, I don't know if that's Louisiana, Baton Rouge lingo, but I didn't know what he said. But apparently this guy Herm says that he's breathing and is good after recent altercation. But damn, that was fucked up. They was beating that nigga up for a minute. All right, man. But yeah, that's the Ben 10 situation with whoever that guy was. I'm sure more details will come out. But listen, like I said, 2026, bro, like, come on, let's cut this shit out, man. Let's stop this shit because it's not looking too good. This is like 1 week, 7. This the NBA, Pooh Shiesty thing, and then the Offset thing, and now this. This is like within the span of 7 days. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't like it. Prayers up for everybody involved, and I hope we can just stop this shit. But man, y'all let me know what y'all think. If I missed anything, like, comment, subscribe if you caught a vibe. Till next time, we out of here.